So Fafnir is a Norse guardian with a very evil side to him. His lore is a very troubled past. Odin and Loki accidentally killed his brother, who had temporarily taken the form of an otter. So Fafnir demanded they repay him, repaid Fafnir with cursed gold, which drove him completely insane, causing him to murder his family and move out into the woods, where he eventually transformed into a giant, greedy serpent dragon. So we're trying to keep a lot of those themes in the kit. He is a guardian, which is traditionally a protective class, but he has lots of aggressive abilities and lots of theming around his evil side.
They wanted Fafnir to be not just a dwarf, a Norse dwarf warrior, but they wanted him to have kind of an evil side. So we had to kind of factor that into, he can't just be sort of this awesome warrior dwarf, but he's also got to have this sort of like wicked edge to him. So finding that balance was actually kind of the trickier part of this whole design process. A lot of back and forth, because first we just designed awesome dwarf warriors, and like, no, you can't. You got to have that attitude in him too.
So Fafnir is a transforming character. That's going to bring a lot of difficulties with it. We've seen other stance switchers. They're typically very difficult to play, and we didn't want Fafnir to be a true stance switcher because the dragon transformation is such a big change.
I thought it was kind of a neat challenge because you had two different designs, but you were kind of forced to somewhat tie them into each other in a way. So I kind of liked that aspect of the design process. It was a nice challenge to figure out how you can get this dwarf guy to sort of implicate that he was going to turn into a dragon, or he was sort of related to a dragon, and then vice versa. I thought that was really a really cool thing to do.
During the process, the other character artists and I that were working on it, we would send each other images of each other's work, and there's parts on the human form that are the exact same parts that are on the dragon. And so we would send parts of the model back and forth as well, trying to make sure that everything was tied in. And
we'll probably have about like anywhere from 8 to 16 different designs each. And then they'll sort of filter down like which aspects of each design they like the best.
There's always like specific little things that are harder or easier, and sometimes things will just slide right in, you don't have to do any work, and then other things you'll have to spend a month on just like trying to work it out.
I did put a lot of heart and soul into it. This was my third pass at trying to get a Norse god out, and so I really, really wanted to nail it. And I feel like, you know, prior to this project, I had experience with the whole DreamHack skins, which really helped fuel my inspiration to make Fafnir come to life and really make a design that everyone was happy with.
So I'm really excited that Fafnir is one of the, or is our first large-scale dragon that is a traditional dragon that everybody would recognize, and is a god instead of a skin.
I really hope when all the players get their hands on Fafnir that they have a great time with him, and that he's going to be an evil guardian that still does guardian things. We're putting a lot of extra effort into the voices and the acting and the effects to really make this feel like he's kind of an evil warlord. And also hope that the dragon form just really lives up to the expectations. I know they're high, but the art team did a really great job in this, and the dragon looks amazing, and I think that his abilities and the way they complement each other are really fun. I just hope that it all turns out okay.